Hi everyone. So far we have considered the function which can be easily put in the form, put in the standard form there by using algebraic expressions or by using trigonometric identities there. But sometimes it's feels to be little difficult there to put the any function in the standard form there. Then we have some techniques of integration there. There's some techniques which we use in integration. It's by using substitution. Then it's integration by parts, and lastly it's integration by using partial fraction there. Today just we are going to be use our first half technique. It's integration by substitution. So guys, let us start. Integration by substitution. By suitable substitutions, the variable of integration is changed into another variable, so that the integrand is changed into a simple function which is easily integrable there. Then generally in integration by substitution, we have two important forms of integrals. We have two important forms of integrals. Look up. That's first one is what integral of if we have function integral of. Suppose we have find the integral of the function like that. In the denominator we have a function, and in the numerator there is derivative of function there. Then by integration by substitution, what we get? We get easily the value of this our integrand is what? It's equal to log of mod of fx plus c. When we have the form of first form is what? When we have to find the integration of some function like fx in the denominator, and in the numerator we have its derivative there. Then to get integration of f dash x to the fx is what? It's given by log of mod of fx plus c. Just suppose for example, from this basis I'm just going to get look, just suppose we are going to be get here we have to find out the integration of cot x dx. Just suppose also we are going to get some 4 more integrals there. We have already discussed some standard forms there. Now today we are going to be also use our 4 more integrals, in which we are going to find out the integration of tan x dx. Then we are going to find out integration of cot x dx. We are going to consider one of them, cot x dx. Then we get integration of cosec x dx and integration of sec x dx. Now let's suppose we have integration of cot x dx, and we have to find its integration. Then look, we can write down cot x by cos x sin x dx. Now look, it's our sin x and this is our cos x. What is cos x? Now look, when our function fx is sin x, then its derivative is what? Cos x. If we have any integration of f dash x to fx, then its part is what? It's a log of fx plus c. By using this form by integrals, then we have get here log of mod of cos x plus c. Means integration of, when we have integration of cot x, what is its form? It's given by log of, sorry, we have fx there, then we have log of integration of cot x is what? It's a log of sin x plus look, it's a log of fx there. It's my apology to you. Cot x dx is what? It's integration of cos x dx. Our fx, this is our derivative, then we can use this format. It's a log of fx plus c. Also this is the, I'm just going to talking about its form there. We have just talked about in but it's our topic is what? It's integration by substitution. Then just I'm going to be explain you one of the method. Also I'm just going to explain this example again. Look, integration of cot x dx, we have to find the value of integration cot x dx. Then we can write down it by cos x upon sin x dx. We get the already get our integral values there, but we are just I'm going to explain you the integration by substitution. How can we use substitution there? Look at you have to be learn about this. Look what we do. Here we take one of the function which get easily get. Look, if we are going to take cos x, then its derivative is minus sin x. Then it's a little difficult there to change in the form of there. But when we are going to take sin x there, suppose we take let our sin x equal to t. What we are doing? We take our let sin x equal to t. Now in substitution in integration, when we substitute, then we use here differentiation. We use the differentiation. In integration substitution, there is a use of differentiation also there. Now we are going to differentiate it. And ddx of sin x is what? Ddx of sin x is what? It's a cos x, and here we get ddx of t. But look, we know that it's cannot be breakable there. But if to use in integral calculus, we can write we can read it dt upon dx there. Then we can take dx here. Now when our cos x dx is what? Actually we use this using in approximation we use as a differentials there. Then we using its our need there differential there. Then we have cos x dx is what? Is dt there. Now look, cos x dx is what? It's a dt. Then here we get our problem is changed to cos x dx is our it's dt. Then we write down dt, and we substitute sin x equal to t, and then we have dt by t. Now look, we have in a standard form what we have dx by integration of dx by x is what? In a standard form we have it's a log of absolute x plus c. Then we are going to use it. Then what we have? We get here log of absolute of t plus c. But what is t? T is our sin x. Then we get log of mod sin x plus c. Then integration of cot x is given by log of mod of sin x plus c. I'm just going to again this is the basic concept of our substitution. Look what we do in first step we are just taking a function in the terms of t. If we have some function integration of fx dx, our first step is what? We have to take one of the functions substitute to take. We take here sin x to t. Then what do we do? When we put our x equal to some phi t, then we have to be differentiated. It's like that. We change our dx in the phi t dt. You can remember that. I'm going to. You have to be reminded by step by step. Look what we do. What is our first step? We put x equal to some function of t. Then what is our second step? What do we do in second step? In second step, what we do? We change our dx. How can we change our dx? Dx by change by derivative of phi that t and dt. This is our second step. And then in third step, what we do? We are going to evaluate the resulting in terms of t. So just like as what we do, our first step take function x equal to on the function of t, we take sin x t, then our dx. Then what we do? How we can our dx? Then we can write down our dx equal to phi dash t dt. Then we change our phi x. It's a phi t derivative by cos x dx. It's a what? Look, we change our dx by phi t dt. Then it's a cos x dx for dt there. Then we are going to evaluate our resulting result in the terms of t, and lastly express the result in x. What we do there in the x there. Now this is the working rule for to get to using integration by substitution. Now we get we get the value of we have discussed our one form there. Also actually we have used two important form there. One of the form we discussed there. If we have something integration of f dash x fx this it's a log fx there. You can remember this and also can go to solve the problems using this form there. Now what is our second form? Our second form is in the technique there. It's let's suppose we have to find out the integration of any function like that. just suppose we have to find integration of some function which having a power n there, and then we get in multiplication its derivative there. And if a function of fx to power n into with its there is product of some function to power n, and in product there is also its derivative of fx, then how we get its integration? We can get its integration by using this technique. What we have f, there is fx to power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, and we take plus c in the form of that. And this is our second method there. If we have any problem in the integration of fx to power n into f dash x dx is equal to, then what we have is integral values can be given by it's a fx to power n plus 1 by n plus 1 m plus c there. Again I'm going to explain this technique using this result by using substitution there. So suppose we have to find the integration of, we are going to find out the integration of fx to power n into something f dash x dx. Look, so what we do in substitution method, what we do, we take this fx is equal to t. Now its derivative is what? F dash x dx is equal to dt. What do I want to say that? Take derivative and write down dx. Then our f dash x dx is what? It's a dt. Then now our problem is changed to, we take t here, and it's a t to power n. Our f dash x dx is by substitute by dt. Now what is the integral of e to power t and dt? It's a like of integration of x to power n dx. Then we get t to power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Now we are going to evaluate in the terms of t. We have to express in x. Then our what is our t is what? Fx. Then it's a fx to power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. This is our what we have discussed about this form there. Then whenever we have some problems like that, we use this technique of second form of this technique. Integral over fx to power n into f dash x dx is given by fx to power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c there. Now already I'm telling you that here we are going to find out some 4 more integrals there. We have already discussed about the integration of x to power n dx, integration of e to power x dx, integration of 1 by x dx, integration of integration of 1 upon under root 1 minus x square dx. And now today we are going to be find out the 4 more integrals there. One of them I will get there. We have find out the value of integration of cot x dx log sin x plus c. Then today we are going to get 4 more result. First we find out integration of cot x dx. What we get? We get log mod sin x plus c. And second one is what? Integration of tan x dx. It can be represented in minus log mod of cos x. Also it can be when you take minus to the power, and it's also log of mod sec x. Write down plus c here, plus c plus c. And third result is what we have got tan. It's the integration of cosec x dx. It's what? It's a log of mod cosec x minus cot x plus c. Also it's equivalent to, when we are going to using our trigonometric identity, then cosec x minus cot x, after solving we get tan x by 2 here. Then we get log tan x by 2 plus c. These are similar result. And the last one is what? Tan cot cosec. Last one is what? Is our sec x dx. We get is a log of absolute of sec x plus tan x plus c. Also its equivalent form we sometimes use it. When we are going to using trigonometric identity there, then our sec x plus tan x, it's convert in the form of, it's a sin pi by 4 plus x upon cos. We get a sometimes we use at the place of sec x plus 10x log 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2 plus c. Today we've also discussed some. You have to be learn these values there. This is our 4 more integrals values. We have find out integration of cot x dx already there. How we get its values log sin x plus c there. Now we are moved to find out the values of this 10x cos x and sec x there. How can we get this result? Then we start with integration of 10x dx. Now look, integration of 10x dx. Again we are going to break it. Sin x is to cos x dx. Now look, we are going to using result f dash x by fx dx is given by log of fx plus c. We can write down this sin x here by using take minus here and also take minus sin x. Now look, this is our fx. Fx is cos x. Then this is our derivative of cos x is what? It's a minus sin x. It's a form of f dash is to fx there. Then its value is what? Log fx. Then what we get? It's a minus log cos x plus c. This is our result. Integration of 10x dx is what? It's our minus log absolute of cos x plus c. But we can also change this. We can also write it. It's a log of absolute of cos x. Then we take it's a log of 1 upon cos x plus c. We get log of 1 upon cos x plus c. Then take a look, take minus part there. Not we cannot take its absolute part. When we absorb this minus 1, it's a cos x to power minus 1. Then it's a 1 by cos x. Then we get log of 1 by cos is what? It's a sec x plus c. Then integration of 10x dx. When we have, if we use log of sec x plus c, or we can use integration of 10x dx is what? Equal to minus log absolute of cos x plus c. This is our second result. What is our third? Integration of cosec x dx. Now this is an important result. We have to find out integration of cosec x dx. Then we cannot get easily there. What we do? We using our basic concept there. We can write down our cosec x is what? We are going to multiplying numerator and denominator with cosec x minus cot x. Cos x minus cot x. There is no change in problem. Now look, just going to multiply with, then what we have now, our problem is what? It's a, you can write down it, it's a minus cosec x into cot x and plus cosec square x, and in denominator we have cosec x minus cot x. Now look, to solve it, so we again use this this form, integration of f dash x to fx dx. You can easily verify there. If our function is cosec x minus cot x, then its derivative is equal to minus cosec x into cot x plus cosec squared x. Now you can verify easily there. When we are going to find out the derivative of this cosec x, what is the derivative of cosec x? Look, when we take our fx is what? Cosec x minus cot x. Then our f dash x is what? The derivative of cosec is what? It's a minus cosec x into cot x, and ddx of cot x is it's a minus plus cosec square x. Now look, this is our fx and this is our f dash x. Then we can use our this technique, integration of f dash x to fx is what? It's a log of fx. Then what we have now, then our integration of cosec x dx by using the technique we get it's a log of mod of cosec x minus cot x plus c. This is our third result. The value of integration of cosec x dx is given by log of cosec x minus cot x plus c. Now we also we have also changed our log of cosec x in the terms of log of 10x by 2. I am telling you that cosec x minus cot x can be converted in 10x by 2. How? I am just going to show you. Look, it's a cosec x minus 10x. We are just going to take cosec x minus cot x. We can write down cosec by 1 by sin x, and our cot is what? Cos x by sin x. Then what we have? Now we have it's a 1 minus cos x to the sin x. Now using identity we are going to change our cos x by 2 putting the value of cos x is 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2. 1 minus 2 sin square x by 2, and sin x by 2. Then what we get? We get here 2 and 2 cancel this 2, and what we have? Sin x by cos x by 2, then it's a 10 x by 2. That's why in our standard form integration of cosec x ds we have log of absolute cosec x minus cot x or log of 10x by 2 plus c. So that this is the result of cosec x minus cot x is equal to our 10x by 2. Now move to our next problem. Next result, our last what is our fourth result? We have to find the integration of sec x. Now we are going to find out the integration of sec x there, and again it's similar to our integration of getting cos x. We need to here multiply with some function to divide by some function there. Sec x, we are just going to be take sec x plus 10x, multiplying and dividing by sec x plus 10x. Now we can write down it's a sec square x plus sec x into 10x, and here dx, and this is our sec x plus 10x. Now look, again when our fx is what? Sec x plus 10x, then this is our derivative. Look, ddx of sec x is what? We have sec x into 10x, and ddx of 10x what? It's a now it's an integration of f dash x to fx dx. Then our integration of sec x dx is what? We get it's a log of sec x plus 10x plus c. This is our fourth result. Integration of sec x is given by log of sec x plus 10x plus c. Actually we have discussed here, and then after that we sorry, it's also equivalent to 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2. Then now just going to prove that how can we get 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2. This is equivalent to 10 pi by 4. Take our sec x plus 10x, we can write down it's a 1 by cos x, and 10 is by sin x by cos x. Now it's a 1 plus sin x to cos x. Now 1 plus sin x cos x. Now here we write down number 1 as a sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2, since sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 there, and the value of sin x can be written as 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2, and we can also write down our cos x by 2, cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Now look, we can write down it's a sine x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square. And we can, it's a square minus b square. Then we have look, we have what, it's a sine x, it's a cos x by 2 plus sine x by 2 and cos x by 2 minus sine x by 2. We are going to cancel one of the terms by this. And now what we have, we have here cos x by 2 plus sine x by 2, and in the denominator we have cos x by 2 minus sine x by 2. Now look, we are going to, here we are going to divide by cos x by 2, our numerator and denominator. Then what we have, we are going to dividing by each term by cos x by 2. Then what we have, here we get 1 and here we get plus 10x by 2, here we get 1, here we get minus 10x by 2. Now this can be transferred to, look down, it's a you can write down 1 as a 10 pi by 4, since the value of 1045 is 1 there, plus 10, write down 10x by 2 as it is. Now here take 1, it's a 1 into 10x by 2, then we can write down 10 pi by 4 into 10x by 2. Now it's a form of 10a plus 10b upon 1 minus 10 into 10b, and it's a 10, it's, we get here when we use 10 pi by 4 plus we prove that our sec x plus 10x is what, it's equivalent to 10 pi by 4 x plus x by 2. Then integration of sec x ds is what, it's also log of 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2 plus c. Now we have seen our 4 more result there. It's integration of sine x, integration of 10x, integration of cot x, integration of cosec x, and then integration of sec x there. Now take up, now we are able to use some problems there. You can easily verify out some basic questions from your NCERT there. Just suppose we have to find the integration of, it's a problem from NCERT, log x whole square by x dx. Now look, we have to find the integration of log x by whole square. When we are going to using substitution there, then kept in your mind that which we have to be substitute there, which have to be we take it. If we are going to take log x t, then we get 1 by x dx there. But when we going to substitute x there, then radius of x is converted to 1 there. Then it's not easy to verify. That's why we are just going to take our first step, log x go to t. Then what we get? It's differentiation. We get it's a 1 by x. What we get? It's a 1 by x, and here dx is equal to dt. Now dx by 1 by x is equal to our dt there. Then it's a log x t. Then we have t square, and dx by x what? It's our dt there. Now then you are going to use our formula there. Integration of x to power n dx is given by x to power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Then we get here t to power 2 plus 1 3 upon 3 plus c. Then what is our t? It's a log x to whole cube by 3 plus c. Means integration of log x whole square dx by is given by log x whole cube 1 by 3 log x whole cube plus c there. Now we take one of the also example there. Just suppose we are going to find out the value of function like we have to find an integration of 2x upon 1 plus x square dx. Then again what we do, if we are going to take this 2x go to t, then there is not going to be help us But when we are going to take 1 plus x square to t, then we get 2x there. Then we are going to take this 1 plus x square is equal to t. Then we are going to differentiate it. It's a 0 plus 2x. Then it's a dd dx. Then what we have, it's a 2x dx equal to dt. Now 2x dx equal to, we get dt here, and 1 plus x square is what? We take t. Now integration of dt by t what? It's our log of absolute t plus c, but the value of t is what? It's a log of 1 plus x square plus c. This is some examples based on our substitution method. We are again we are here with some next problem with we are coming tomorrow with some next problem which is based on our substitution method there.